It can be hard to choose the best PC monitor for your needs, as they vary significantly in price, size, and performance. There are different types of monitors depending on the desired use and budget, and there's no catch-all monitor that is perfect for everyone. However, you can narrow down the options by knowing what your budget is and how you're going to use the monitor. Like if you need something for work or gaming, or possibly both if you use the same monitor. We've bought and tested over 260 monitors, and below you'll find our picks for the best computer monitors available to buy. If you have a more specific usage in mind, check out our recommendations for the best gaming monitors, the best office monitors, and the best multimedia monitors. Okay, let's start our list. Dell Alienware W3423DW. The best monitor we've tested is the Dell Alienware W3423DW. It's an excellent monitor that's versatile for a wide range of uses, and its ultra-wide format is great for multitasking or an immersive gaming experience. It uses panel technology known as QD-OLED, which delivers incredibly deep blacks with no distracting blooming around bright objects, making it an excellent choice for darkroom viewing. It also has much brighter colors than most comparable displays, so game and video content look incredibly vivid and realistic. There's a similar variant, the Dell Alienware W3423DWF. That costs less, but it doesn't get as bright in HDR. The W3423DW has a near instantaneous response time, so motion is incredibly clear with no noticeable blur behind fast-moving objects. It makes it an excellent choice for gamers, watching videos, or even scrolling through the web and long documents. Unfortunately, like all monitors, it isn't without its flaws. There are text clarity and color fringing issues, but there are workarounds. Also, the black levels raise when there's ambient light, meaning it doesn't deliver the same perfect blacks in bright rooms, but at least there isn't any distracting glare from strong reflections. 2. Gigabyte M32U. If you don't want to spend tons of money on a high-end monitor, check out the Gigabyte M32U. It's a different type of monitor than the Dell Alienware W3423DW. So while it doesn't deliver the same perfect black levels, it still offers sharp images thanks to its 4K resolution, and its 32-inch screen is big enough for multitasking. It has an impressive combination of features for both gamers and office users. It has a USB-A that features 3 USB-A ports and a USB-C port, and it has a KVM switch that lets you control 2 devices with the same keyboard and mouse, which is great for productivity. It has amazing accuracy before calibration, meaning you won't have to get it calibrated if your work requires accurate colors. It displays a wide range of colors in SDR, including decent coverage of the Adobe RGB color space used by some editors. It also gets bright enough to fight glare in a well-lit room, and the reflection handling is good. If you prefer something smaller, check out the Gigabyte M28U, which is similar but has a few differences and doesn't get as bright. See our review. 3. Dell S2721QS. If you're on a budget and need something simple, look into the Dell S2721QS. While it has the same 4K resolution and a smaller screen than the Gigabyte M32U, it's more of a basic monitor meant for people who want a high-resolution display without many extra perks. It looks great in a bright room thanks to its high peak brightness and very good reflection handling, so you don't have to worry about glare if your workspace has a ton of lights. It also has great ergonomics and wide viewing angles, so you can easily place it in an ideal viewing position or share your screen with someone else. It has decent accuracy before calibration and a fantastic SDR color gamut, meaning it's also a good choice for content creators working on a budget. However, as it's a budget-friendly display, it's limited in features because it doesn't have a USB hub. So if you want that, you'll have to spend a bit more on the Dell S2721QC, or you'll have to sacrifice on resolution with a 1440 monitor like the Gigabyte M27Q. Still, if you don't need those extra features, you'll be happy with the sharp text that this monitor delivers. 4. ASUS VG246H. If you just want a simple and cheap monitor, the ASUS VG246H is a good alternative to the Dell S2721QS. As you go down in price categories, you'll have to sacrifice the size and resolution, which is the case with the ASUS. It has a smaller 24-inch screen and 1080p resolution compared to the fork screen of the Dell, but it still offers good office performance at a low cost. It has decent text clarity, so you won't have issues reading text, and despite its low cost, it also has amazing accuracy before calibration, so images look lifelike without any calibration. Another advantage this monitor has over other cheap models is that the ergonomics are simply remarkable, and you can adjust the screen in a variety of ways, including rotating it into portrait mode to use it vertically. It also has wide viewing angles that make the image remain consistent from the sides, which is important if you need to share your screen with someone else. While it's limited in gaming features, as it has a 75 Hz refresh rate, you'll have to spend more on cheap gaming monitors like the HP X24, so the ASUS still offers the best value as a cheap overall option. 5. Samsung S2721QS Go. If you're a dedicated gamer looking for the best PC monitor for your gaming setup, check out the Samsung S2721QS Go. It's a fantastic high-end gaming monitor thanks to its fast 240 Hz refresh rate, delivering crystal clear motion with almost no noticeable blur behind fast-moving objects. It also has incredibly low input lag, meaning your actions appear on screen instantly. It has a great selection of gaming features, including FreeSync and G-Sync variable refresh rate technology, ensuring a smooth, nearly tear-free gaming experience from almost any source. While the Dell Alienware W3423DW is also a fantastic gaming monitor, this one is more versatile for different types of gamers as it has a fork screen with HDMI 2.1 bandwidth, allowing you to play fork at 120 Hz games from the Xbox Series X and PS5. It doesn't deliver the same perfect black levels as the Dell either, but at least the mini LED local dimming feature helps it display deep blacks and highlights pop in HDR. If you don't think you're going to take advantage of the 240 Hz refresh rate, the Samsung Odyssey Neo G7S32B G75 is a very similar model with a lower 165 Hz refresh rate instead, so choose whichever your graphics card can take advantage of. 6. Gigabyte M27Q X. If you want a cheaper gaming monitor that still delivers excellent performance, consider the Gigabyte M27Q X. It has the same 240 Hz refresh rate as the Samsung Odyssey Neo G8 S32B85. But instead of a fork resolution, it has a 1440p resolution. It means that images don't look as sharp, but it's also easier for your graphics card to reach its max 240 Hz refresh rate. It has native FreeSync VRR and G-Sync compatibility to reduce screen tearing, and it supports low frame rate compensation for the VRR to continue working with low frame rates. It also has a fast response time, especially with high frame rate signals. While it doesn't support HDMI 2.1 bandwidth like the Samsung, and you can't use it for fork at 120 Hz gaming from the PS5 and Xbox Series X, it still downscales fork at 60 Hz signals from the consoles. It results in a sharper image than a native 1440p signal, while its max 240 Hz refresh rate is great for gaming. If you want to save money on a 1440p gaming monitor with a 180 Hz refresh rate instead, the LG 27G850B is another great choice. However, it doesn't have as many extra features as the Gigabyte. 7. ViewSonic XG2431. If you're getting into PC gaming and prefer something in the budget category, check out the ViewSonic XG2431. It's different from the Gigabyte M27Q X because it has a smaller screen and lower resolution, which is what you have to expect for a budget-friendly display. However, this is good if you have limited desk space, and it even has the same 240 Hz refresh rate as the Gigabyte, which is great for even competitive gamers as you can play games at a high frame rate. What makes this monitor better than other budget-friendly displays is that it has remarkable motion handling across its entire refresh rate range. It also has a customizable backlight strobing feature where you can adjust the flicker to your liking, which is a neat feature that even more expensive options don't have, and this helps further improve motion clarity. It also has low input lag for a responsive feel, and like most other gaming monitors, it has native FreeSync support and G-Sync compatibility to reduce screen tearing. Lastly, it has a few extra features like 2 USB ports, to charge your devices and an ergonomic stand that makes it easy to adjust. Our recommendations are based on what we think are the best computer monitors currently available. They are adapted to be valid for most people in each price range. Rating is based on our review, factoring in price and feedback from our visitors. If you would prefer to make your own decision, here is the list of all of our monitor reviews. Be careful not to get too caught up in the details. Most monitors are good enough to please most people, and the things we've followed monitors on are often not noticeable unless you really look for them.